If you feel like you have tried everything to lose fat after 40 and nothing sticks, I want you to take a deep breath, because today I'm going to show you how you can actually be simpler than you think. I'm talking about the two most underrated nutrition habits that can make a huge difference for women in perimenopause and beyond. And no, it's not fasting, it's not cutting carbs, and it's not starving yourself. And even better, it doesn't involve tracking every bite of food, giving up wine, or your social life. It is protein and fiber. They are the real MVPs of fat loss. And even if you've heard that advice before, I want you to stay tuned, because over the next 6 minutes, I'm going to tell you why you need to take those two habits seriously if fat loss is one of your goals, and more importantly, how you can implement them into your life simply and easily. So first, let's start with protein. I call it the magic macro for a reason. Protein, as you may know, is the building block for our muscles, our hair, our hormones. Even your immune system relies on it. But when it comes to fat loss after 40, here's why it really matters. So number one, it helps preserve muscle mass. So while you're losing fat, we want to preserve that muscle mass because that is essential for keeping your metabolism firing and making fat loss sustainable. Number two, it's also the most filling macronutrient. So it keeps you satisfied longer, which means fewer cravings and less snacking. And number three, it actually takes more energy to digest protein than any other macronutrient, which means that you absorb fewer calories from your food and you get a small metabolism boost just from eating it. So I told you I'd tell you how you can implement this into your life simply and easily, because chances are you already know protein is really important for fat loss after 40. If you've been following me for a while, you certainly will. But here's what it looks like practically. The average sedentary woman might need about 0.8 grams of protein per kilo of body weight. But for women like us who are training, who are managing hormones, who want to feel strong, the target is at least 1.6 grams, double what the goal for sedentary women is, double what the recommended minimum daily dose is. We want to look at about 1.6 grams up to about 2.2 grams of protein per kilo of body weight. Or if you've got some weight to lose, we're going to base it off goal body weight. So if your goal body weight is 60 kilograms, let's use that for easy maths, you're looking at around 96 grams of protein. That would be 1.6 times 60, up to about 132 grams of protein per day. And no, that's not as crazy as it sounds. So here's a quick example day to show you how you might hit that target. For example, breakfast, if breakfast is a protein shake or eggs and egg whites with some vegetables, you would get around 26 to 30 grams of protein from that breakfast. Lunch might be something like a chicken salad with some cheese, some feta, or something along those lines, about 40 to 43 grams for that lunch. Dinner, a lean beef burger with some salad or vegetables, about 38 grams. And if you had a snack like some edamame beans or a yogurt, getting another 26 grams-ish of protein from those two snacks together. So all up from those 3 meals and those 2 snacks, you're going to hit about 133 grams of protein, which is pretty doable, right? So if you don't already have it, I do have a protein cheat sheet that breaks all of this down for you. Just comment protein and I can send it your way after the video. Almost all foods, just so you know, almost all foods contain some form of protein, but lean meats, fish, eggs, low-fat dairy, Greek yogurt, tofu, legumes, they're the real rock stars when it comes to getting that protein in easily. Let's move on to our second unsung hero for fat loss after 40, and it is fiber. So this one gets overlooked all the time, but fiber is so important for fat loss. It helps you stay full without a huge excess in calories for most foods, keeps your digestion and hormones happy, slows the absorption of sugar, which is really important to help regulate your blood sugar and your energy levels. And it also supports your gut microbiome. And yes, that is linked to everything from mood to metabolism. But most women over 40 are not getting enough fiber. So your goal is to aim for 25 to 30 grams of fiber per day. And you want to make sure it's coming from a mix of food. So things like vegetables, the obvious one here. So especially leafy greens, broccoli, carrots, things like that, really high in fiber. Fruits, berries are amazing for fiber. Apples are also really high in fiber, but any fruit will give you more fiber. Whole grains like oats, brown rice, seeded breads, great for fiber. Legumes are amazing. Chickpeas, lentils, beans, fantastic source of fiber. And nuts and seeds are also a really great source of fiber. Little bonus tip, if you can try to get protein and fiber in every meal, that combination is going to keep you full for so much longer and make weight loss feel a lot easier. A lot of my clients don't track calories. They live by this simple strategy of protein and plants. We call it protein and fiber, protein and plants, while still living their lives. And a lot of my clients have lost 10 kilos or much more with this really simple strategy. If you are now sitting here thinking, I've been trying to eat less and move more, why isn't it working? This is something I hear a lot from women over 40. Then maybe the missing link isn't about doing more. Maybe it's just about doing the right things consistently. And that's exactly what we focus on in the Goddess Project, which is my signature coaching program for women over 40 who want to lose fat, feel amazing in their clothes again, and do it without extremes, most importantly. So inside the program, we make this kind of nutrition simple and sustainable with things like real world meal ideas, accountability and personalized guidance from me, and support from a group of amazing like-minded women who get it, who are just like you, going through the same struggles and challenges, and who get where you are coming from. If this sounds like what you might have been missing, just comment Goddess and I will send you over the details. No pressure, and you can see if it looks like what you have been looking for. I would love to help you get back on track, feel in control and confident and amazing in your body again. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Bye.